So today I want to share with you a couple of thoughts about the notion of success. I feel like the older I get and the more I talk to people, that my perception of what it means to be successful is always changing and it's always evolving. Yesterday we launched a brand new book about architectural visualization, great talks about photorealism. I am not the author. The author's name is Bogdan. I just acted as a consultant. There is a link under the video if you want to find out a little bit more about this project. The launch of this book was very well received. We sold, I think, close to 100 copies during the first 24 hours. Probably at the time that I'm releasing this video, this number might have gone up, but I don't know. Anyway, this was, by our parameters, very successful. Why? Because it made us happy. To me, the three basic rules that I try to live by, the three things that I always keep in mind when working on projects or talking to artists, to clients, to anyone who is asking for my opinion about life, they're always the same. Work hard, work smart, and above all, be patient. A couple of weeks ago, I was giving this lecture here in Tel Aviv about design mindset. It was a small workshop for designers, entrepreneurs, artists, and whatnot. And one of the questions that people kept asking was, okay, we do understand that we need to work hard. We do understand that we need to be smart. But when you say be patient, what does this mean practically? Is it a month? Is it 2 months? Is it 6 months? A year? What is the amount of time that you have to spend in order for you to become successful? So today I want to share with you the story of the heavy metal band Anvil. And at this point you might be very well confused, but don't worry, stay with me, I guarantee you this is worth it. Anvil is a heavy metal band from Canada. They were considered pioneers of the heavy metal scene back in the days. In the beginning of the 80s, they were really big and famous all over the world. And then in the late 80s, somehow something did not quite work out, so they faded into obscurity. People simply forgot about them. But this did not stop them from performing as a band. You see, for almost 30 years, despite slowly becoming unknown and having to work minimum wage jobs just to make ends meet, these two guys, Steve and Rob, they stuck together and they kept on playing. Sometimes they played for gigs with like 5 people only. They played in bars, weird festivals, at the local church, at the bingo. It did not matter where it was, they just had to keep on performing. Any other artist in the same situation would have quit, because let's face it, at a certain point, if you do something over and over and you don't see results, it kind of becomes madness, right? But despite everything, these two guys, they just kept going. Then in 2008, Sasha Gervasi, which was the roadie of Anvil, the roadie is basically the guy that used to go out with the band on tour. He used to carry the staff, the instrument, you know what I mean. This Sasha guy then became a movie maker and a screenwriter, and he made the documentary about Anvil. I think you can find it on Amazon, it cost just a few bucks. The movie was successful. Millions of people got to watch it. And the story was so touching and so moving that it made it possible for Anvil to be rediscovered and be launched again into success. If you need a good dose of motivation right now, stop what you're doing and go watch that movie, because it is just one of the best things that you'll ever watch. A few years ago, I had the chance to meet Mike Winkelmann in person. He came to the D2 conference in Vienna as a guest speaker. If this name does not ring a bell, do not worry, he goes with the name of Beeple. He's an artist that makes everyday renderings. He's very famous now, he makes extremely beautiful images. He has produced work for Nike, for Louis Vuitton, for MTV, for Wix, and I guess a lot more clients. But anyway, Mike told me that the majority of the people did not notice his work for at least 7 or 8 years. Now bear in mind, this is a guy that for 7 years, every single day, he made a brand new artwork. And we're talking about beautiful images. Now, imagine for a second that you have to make something new every single day. Imagine waiting 7 years and thousands of hours in front of a computer waiting for a render to finish and nobody will pay attention. So why did he do that? Because it made him happy. Mike, in his mind, it was never going to fail. And why? Because failure was not a part of the reason behind this work. Passion, love, creativity, happiness, that was behind this work. So to go back to the initial thought, to the initial thing that I wanted to share with you, if you put all your energy into achieving one goal, sooner or later you will obtain it. If you really dedicate all of your life to do that, you will get there. I guarantee you that. If you want to become an artist, if you want to become a designer, if you want to become a visualizer, an illustrator, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and if this is your true call, then time will for sure not be a variable. Because like 50 Cent says, and I can't believe that I'm actually quoting 50 Cent, you will either make it or you will die trying, and it'll make no difference. If you're really going to make it happen for you to become whatever it is that you want to become and give everything that you got, then sooner or later you will get it. But you will have to make sure that whatever it is that you're working on is the one thing in life that will really make you happy. Because happiness on its own is the ultimate form of success. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys next time.